Oh, hey, it's enough elevator music. I hear some Lijiang Tower loading in the background. Spoiler, that's where we're headed for map number 1. Before we get into that here, let's take a look at this. This is a fun little wavy. We can go back here. Lijiang Tower, Kings Row, Runasapi, New Junk City, Circuit Royale. Your map pool for this loser's bracket final. Let's just get right on into it. Oh. Boom. Yeah, look, we even got our margins fixed. Okay, well, we even caught first fight. Right at the very beginning. We missed nothing. Get some health bars on. Let's get into it. Oh. Early pick on the Otters and Pedal. It's Arizona moving to grab some space. Looks like we first control going on over to Tanuki here. I'm just going to leave it on some Arizona Pav. I feel like my volume is way too loud. It's actually about where it normally is. Change. Sure, hold on, sorry. Like this is just extraordinarily loud. Honestly, no, that's about right. Alright. It's even hitting my yellow bars and stuff. Okay, well, y'all let me know. If the game audio is too loud, let me know. Pick on the social is kind of what prompted a bit of a reset here from Tanuki. Shroom's grabbed control for the first time. Did confirm we do have Delusion / K41 on tank in here today. So this team's got 3 different tank players and kind of flex around between. Rose is going to drop Kitsune Rush on bridge. Delusion just rushes right on forward to devalue it. Really smart play. Nano boost thrown in. Oh, and Arizona gets booped off the side. What a turn of events. On to the nano boosted Diva. And this is going to be a whole host of percentage built up here from Shroomies. Three ults online, ready to go. I mean, any one of the 3 could be used to open this up. Definitely have some options. Gotta keep on pedal there on this far side. You see Arizona putting some pressure there. K41 does not get the nano. Well, you can see why. Let's get up out of the hole. Let's give me a push in. Elva's barrage completely defense matrixed. D-matrix would have worked. Yeah, that was fine. Let's go with my original point. Sure, why not? Bit of a stall on board there from Otters. Just buy as much percentage as they can. I think you're right back in control. We've had Tip on the Ash, which should have a little bit of an advantage here once they're in control of the point. Now, that has a little extra speed to it. Has to be respected. Which ends up dying, barraging the Diva, I believe. We get social, dropping a Captive Sun in. I believe that cleansed off in the back with a Kitsune Rush. There on the other side, Arizona has a nano boost trying to hold the line. Actually does hold the line. Nobody from Shroomies can get out to take advantage of this rush. Arizona, take a bow, my friend. An outstanding performance there to hold the fort. 80% counting there for Tanuki. Elva close to a barrage could be used to break this thing open. Pedal off the cast on over to a Tracer. Nice dynamite lands. Will force the Suzu out, which is playing in out of the window. Pedal trying to get a little soft flank. Some pressure on the outside. Meanwhile, Elva's been forced back to grab the Mega. Returns, lands a direct. A little bit of splash damage. There's a second direct. That'll be the barrage online here momentarily. Shroomies do manage to force Tanuki off the point long enough to where they can flip it, start building percentage. Kind of a bit of an unforced error there from Tanuki. It's going to make this final fight one way or another. Bomb thrown onto the objective. Arizona holding the line. Goes out the window to put the flank on. Forces everybody back. And the Suzu is out. Elva with the barrage. Gorilla slept, but receives the sound barrier. Elva did not. Get shot out of the window there by Temp. Let's go to some Temp off. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I was too late, Temp. I was too late. Bio on to K41. They're out of mech. Elva can't make it back through the window in time. Tanuki, take our first round. Then with a nice showing on the Ash. Ends up making good use of that range. Giving Lich a lot more room to work than I think what Elva had on the other side. Malka now in from Arizona and Tanuki. K41 swapped over to a Mamatra. And finds Temp early in this fight. Gonna catch them off the left-hand side. Good awareness for a great first blood pick. Here comes the stomp in from Arizona. Disengage. K41 still low. Still up 1 in this fight. They have lost Elva and Solos. It's just kind of poking and prodding there on the Mora in the back line. Lich holding down point, waiting for reinforcements and both back away. Means only a couple percentage has been built up by the time Tanuki are able to re-engage as I adjust the cord of my headset here. Got stuck under the arm of my chair. I hate that, like when it tugs at you. It's the worst. First shot lands. Following up on the dynamite. Arizona is in, but Sosha dies on the way in. A great defensive wall. Really kind of put Tanuki in a tough spot. Nicely played by Elva, and they're going to have Blizzard ready for this next fight. Really good wall. Kind of corralled right as you see the dynamite come in, and Arizona's or excuse me, it wasn't dynamite. It was, what was that? It flew and exploded on him. Either way, I think what I was just seeing was Arizona on fire from Cardiac Overdrive because it looks so close to dynamite. My brain was like, oh, that's dynamite. Blizzard out here from Elva. It's a good move from Arizona. Just kind of move to the opposite side as we get the Coalescence in here from Solos in. Why don't we go to this Coal? Oh, Magic Coal. Temp's able to pick up Otters. Doesn't even need this ultimate. This will be the flip back the other direction. There's the wall. There's the Blizzard. Good break from K41. Imagine Suzu came out amidst all that. Yes, absolutely did. So, well played. Get through the first hurdle. Now the cage fight mixed with the sound barrier as well as excavation. It's everything in the kitchen sink thrown in here, and Lich will pick up 4 for it. I mean, props. Swaps now. It's Baptiste from Gorilla Cass out from Pedal. Another wall up, easily broken. The rush through as everybody from Shroomies wants to stay as tightly bunched as possible. Immortality Field keeping everybody alive through this in a great regen burst. 5 strong rotation here from Shroomies through to White Room. K41 immediately just runs to the point. Arizona jumps in the middle and throws the Cardiac Overdrive down, trying to hunt down Pedal in the meantime. Has got him lit on fire. Blizzard. Oh, Arizona's in a bad spot. Just use Overrun. Oh, man, just to sneak around the corner. Social is still ends up frozen up, but Lich is able to clap back. Pick up 1 here in this fight. Arizona's in a bit of trouble. Kai's and more. Otter's not going to make it out. Nice shooting from Lich. This is 83% of the board for Tanuki. 1 fight away from a map 1 victory, and I'm stuck on the wall. Cage fight, trying to catch some of the backline, gets everybody. There is an Ant Matrix back there and a wall used defensively. Kind of forced Arizona to just sit back and heal up for a moment. Still have to respect the double damage coming out of the back. Nobody can get out and get to point. You don't have to respect shit. Context is everything. Now Tanuki are up 1-0. Ah! I'm late. I'm late. There we go. Couldn't get to the scoreboard in time. There you have it, friends. Yay! My setup now works to where it doesn't break your window when I go to accept my game invites. What's standing out to you, friends? 8 deaths from otters. That seems like a bit of a lot. We'll keep an eye out, see if Tanuki is, is focusing that flex support down. Heading map number 2. Akavala banned out by Tanuki. Blizz banned out by Shroomies. And as you heard Athena just say, there's King's Row here for map 2. And my margins broke. Just between maps, my margins broke. So frustrating. I've reached out to like producer friends, like posted it in the like Owl Observer Discord, like Overwatch Observer Discord. No one's ever seen that problem before. I'm the lone one whose margins just break in between maps. So irritating. All right. We're starting us off on the defense. They're using a double flex support here. So the thing to keep in mind here is both a Kiriko and an Ana. So they don't have the break to protect that backline Ana. We'll see what kind of pressure Tanuki can put up there and see how they want to attack this. Now the Farrar tends to be a little bit more corralling, but obviously Fire's playstyle has changed as well. So you still do get kind of the backline a little bit, but without Temp, it's going to be exceedingly difficult. Which playing around this very front corner puts you right into pedal sight lines as you look to put some spam damage down. Ooh. Ramasu, I don't know. Honestly, this is a really tough call. This is one of the toughest calls. Tanukis have been so red hot. They are 100% the dark horse of the tournament. They have fought their way up from barely making it into playoffs to now, I mean, they're up 1-0 in the series. So, if you'd asked me a month ago or maybe even 6 weeks ago, I'd say Shroomies hands down would be the favorites in this. Not guaranteed, but it would be the favorites. Now, I would have a hard time putting money on either team at this moment. I feel like at any point, just the star power you're out of Shroomies could just pop off at any moment. Look at that anti-nade in from Solo Zen. Kitsune rush and Petal pops off. Petal's able to sneak in through Hotel, find several kills despite a big bio-nade in from Solo Zen. And there it is. Exactly that X-Factor potential where this team can just explode in a fierce just volley of death at any moment. 2 minutes on the clock here for Tanuki. Ano engage at the ready. Rush ready as well. What are you looking for? You looking for Lich? Looking for Lich with this? That's going to be a couple of defensive ults launched first in this fight. Bob thrown in the other direction, maybe just to pressure Petal back. Perhaps both of them. It separated Nova from the pack. Oh no! But Solos in gets left out in the back. But I mean, you know, the attackers still get it. Elba's still causing problems. I should have just left out an elbow pop. I didn't realize everybody else had gotten run out until I swapped. D.Va still seems to be pretty meta. Even despite the changes to the way armor works and her losing 25 overall health on top of 25 armor. So they rush in here from Tanuki. This is also with no Juno, mind you. So this is without even Juno in the mix. And D.Va still looking pretty darn strong. Host of ultimates here for the defense to work with. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sure that makes sense. This max you can abuse high ground, D.Va's still just going to be a strong tank. That's going to be a nano boost on the Lich. That was not Lich Pov. There's some Lich Pov. Nano boost thrown on the defensive D.Va as well. Everybody from Tanuki trying to converge in onto K41. Senior rush thrown. Persona drops to self-destruct, gets back and back. A little bit of a soft reset here from Tanuki. Him cleaning off the flank angle, and everybody returns their previously, whatever I'm trying to say. Designated programs. Designated assignments. Watch the flank around the outside from Lich. Ooh, Elba has it tracked. Good peel from Social. Not able to get the focusing beam kill in, but K41 finds it. Let's say Social is in deep, but I think Swift step out. Yep. Let's get 2 minutes on the clock. Social on the flank. Oh, gets it done. What a play. We do have a defensive duplicate coming in through Pub. Petals dropping a Deadeye as well, all trying to reclaim Bookstore. All while a player down. Now it's a 6v4 with Mr. Butler on the battlefield here, invested from Tim. Elva finds one with a self-destruct and a big one at that, taking Solos in and out of the backline. Not ideal. Whoa! What a barrage. Lich picks up a pair of the high-flying Suzu there to keep it in the air. And Tanuki come through in style. Ooh, nice shot from Tim. Good opener. This should allow them to just claim the side ground, right? There they are. All right, slow crawl into the last corner. Defense was just waiting for this rush, I believe. K41 does a little bit of clearing of the high ground, drops back into meat. I think expecting the rush. Okay, or the nano, or both. Yep, they're all just... There's actually a rush there from Tanuki. Only the nano used there by the defense. Both support ults invested from Tanuki, as a matter of fact. Now the late Kitsune. K41 gonna speed boost into the back. Great disengage there out of Tanuki. They give up a lot of ground in the process, including that precious high ground. Just going back to make a swap. Oh, nice move from K41. They are going to get DMAG for their trouble. Ooh. Oh, Petal stuck inside. Oh, gets the headshot onto Social in there right as they go down. You have my heart, Tanuki. I know. It's Render, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. There's a lot to love about this squad. There's a lot to love. Right now, they love to pile up on this high ground. Gonna build up toward a couple ultimates. The Nano, I think, is gonna be the next most important one. Gotta fend off the duplicate here from Lich. And the Bob from Petal. Elva will get taken out of the first concern. Bob's still here. Solo's in returns. Whoop, boop up top. Everybody's okay. Arizona fell to the wrong side of the tracks, though. Nano is late. The Nano is late. Kiwi, thank you for the follow. Arizona is down. Purple on to Temp. 20 seconds to go. You need to get out. You need to get out clean. I don't know that kill's going to do you any good. Social's out of this fight with your sound barrier. Oh, disastrous turn. That is Redder. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Figured that had to be. All right, Awesome makes it back. Social gets everybody but Awesome. Is anybody gonna Arizona? Why'd I say Awesome? Your name is just Awesome now. That's the kind of player you are. Tim gets the touch. Petal gets the shot. That's gonna do it. Still laughing at myself. I'm such a big dumb sometimes. I'm such a goofball. Larissa, thank you for the follow. All right. Let's show the Tracer here for this Kings Row defense. Tanuki trying to move up to match point. Not able to complete the map. Which playing stairs. Arizona playing statue. Some early poke. Ooh. Have they got... Oh, Arizona might be in a little bit of trouble here. Okay. Working at the outside. There's a swift step in and push up the stairs. K41's already got second floor of house. Elva's already got Lich. Really aggressive, fast-paced push here. And it's gotten a lot of territory under the control of Shroomies. Tanuki now only 3 strong, back all the way up. Shroom squad. Full control here at point A. Re-engage up on the high. Ground 2 ticks picked up here for Shroom Squad. Arizona drop low for a moment, then heads back up top. See if they can clear the window. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Both onto the DPS. Looking for Otters. Lich to help to get in. Help with the mix. Pick us up 1. Here comes the Tracer. And it's just a big mosh pit on the point. One where Tanuki end up leading the dance the entire time. It's just the Tracer left inside a house. Cleaned up. Great retake there at Tanuki. They'll stop the full cap despite the blitzcrank of a first fight. Ooh. Nice follow-up, yeah. Headshot from Otters, follow-up from Petal. That was beautiful. Now, one of the flex supports is gone. There are a pair here for Tanuki's defense. Only 33% to give up. They're going to just hold arches. What's sleep landing on it? Zap. Nano goes in. Whoop. KD41 goes out. Arizona goes up into the window. A little bit of a do-si-do here. Nano succeeds in keeping Arizona alive, but they're not able to really get any pressure with it. Just kind of reclaim some space. It was some important space, mind you. 5 ults at the ready here for Shroom Squad to try to push through the first section of Streets phase. There's the Nano and Cleanse onto the Bionade. Kitsune Rush here from the defense is about all they have to work with. Battlefield Bookstore so far nullify. Kitsune should push this through to chase down onto the pilot. Diva, they can't quite get Arizona. Zuzu used, and here comes the counter punch. Good lockdown here. 2 ults so far invested from Shroom Squad. Just managed to get him around the bookstore. If you're on the second to last corner, Otter's in a bit of trouble. Social's going to find that pick. Beautiful Bionade out of Solo's in to start this off. That's some justice coming in. I should have just gone to Solo. My instincts were telling me to go to Solos and Pop. I should have just trusted my instincts. Graveyard, thank you for the follow. Defense holds. 3-something on the clock. Where'd that nade land? I want to see that nade land. Yeah. They know Lich is there? No, they did not. They were looking. Couldn't quite find it. Petal's able to pick up one early. Temp has a Bobble on the battlefield. Nano thrown onto Arizona as well. Arizona not even able to hold this street at the moment, but with Lich getting that pick, you know, there's at least a bit of a trade-off. 4v4 heading in. Sombra from Elva on the return. Looking for Solazin on the outside. Solazin's hacked. They didn't know that there was a Sombra. They do now. Nano thrown on a K-41 as they look to take the catwalk. Where Bionade lands. And that's going to be the end of Arizona's mech. Good staging here from Shroomies just to cut off all the angles. There's a bit of a recontest here. Yeah, Lich in with the touch. 82% to a Kitsune Rush here for the defense, but Lich sacrifices themselves to the pole, so didn't get the recall out in time, and that's 2 points on the board here for Shroom. Yeah, for Shroom Squad. Another great Bionade lands. Whew, Gorilla's been hot with these anti-nades. So they use from Otters just to cleanse themselves, speaking of a purple. That's me, a defensive Kitsune. Everybody flip to is just clearing angles. Making sure there's no Sombra around. Where is our Sombra? Ooh, our Sombra's hiding right there with Social. Ooh, landed the virus. Will not get the kill. Lich is there for some backup. Beautiful peel. That came from across the way, too. Nice kill. Arizona moving in deep. Ooh, the cleanse used just in time. Arizona's going to hide in a little cubby for just a moment. Careful. Who is that? Solo? Oh, Social. Social gets absolutely stuck. Caught in the corner. Manual hack. I think it's exactly how Elva's playing. They keep seeing Elva hunt for Social on these flanks. Social was causing some problems with him before. Bob throwing in and trying to hold the line. Momentarily slept. Kitsune Rush just to clear this final corner here from Shroom Squad. Nano boost thrown back the other direction. Arizona's deep in enemy territory. Elva trying to get the hack. Can't quite get it in. Suzu will get Arizona out. Elva? Okay. Did that. Would you like trying to play like old Sombra? Like trying to throw their chance locator at their feet? EMP into the back, picks up 2. Virus lands. Solozin's gone, but woo, the Kiriko's still getting work done. Tip will get taken down. It's just Lich and Solozin on this, or Social, I mean, on this side. A very low Lich, a very low Arizona. And Petals turning the corner with sights on both of them. Bob in the pocket. Arizona forced to move on to the point. Suzu used self-destruct Kitsune all out from the defense just to try to hold the line. Even managed to get a Bob out of Petal in the meantime. Tanuki have stabilized their defense. Back to a bit of a neutral fight here. Not a whole lot for either team to work with. Sleep on a Gorilla. My goodness, Solo's in. Where'd you hit that from? Oh, that was through there? Wow, what a sleep. All right, how do you break this open? Otter's in a bit of trouble down here. With 30 seconds to go, cannot afford to die. Okay, he's able to get out of whatever trouble they were in. Elva cannot. That's going to be a reset. Zero, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. 13 seconds here for Shroom Squad to try to tie up this lower bracket finals. All they've got is self-destruct, but they got a player lead as Lich finds themselves overwhelmed there in the side room. K41 heads to the point. Bob just split them off from the back line. Arizona go in and try to trap whatever's left. Try to get a kill onto that May. Maybe try to see if they can eliminate Blizzard from the fight, but Rally comes through and May stays on their feet. Nano onto Arizona, but still they're going to back up, try to get out of that room. They're going up and underneath. The move around the back line for Arizona as they go in to grab the Mega, but Social goes down. You just have Lich here on the corner. Solo's in, still in the back line. Arizona's not going to be able to get back in mech. Frozen solid. The heals, not quite enough, despite Solo's in's best effort. And Shroomies will tie up the game in OT. We're locked up. What a piece. Some stats. Get you some stats. Whew. Otter's far fewer deaths than that one. Elva leading in elims. Petal leading in damage, at least for their team. Temp leading overall on that Ash. 17,000 damage on the Ash. All right, brings us to map 3. Coliseo banned out here from Tanuki with Shroom Squad map pick. They have chosen Runa Sapi here from map number 3. Let me find a cool spot for the camera just because I like to do that kind of thing. Yeah, that'll work. Boom. All knotted up. Back into a Shroom Squad map pick. We've seen a little something different out of Tanuki every map so far, and Arizona is showing us something a little different here. K41 showing us something a little different. Unfortunately, we still have to wait out the pause. You know what that means? It's time for the pause polka. Social, can you R in match chat? There it is. These guys are awesome. That's my new mascot right there. All right. K41 coming out on the Junk Queen. We are, in fact, seeing the Orisa here from Arizona. Really, the only difference, we're once again getting kind of the Cass versus the Ash. Cass a little bit of a change to the Flashbang here on Tuesday. It doesn't stun for as long, but it does a little bit more damage. Social with first pick right out of the gate. Whoop, trying to dance around. K41 to find that pick. Looked like that was even a Gracie that landed. Arizona wants some revenge, but is taking a lot of damage, just trying to back away. Not even going to get out safe. Turns out that one peek ends up just being the death of him. First cap, or at least first possession, TS1 will go over to Shroomies. Yes, I called them Shroomies, and I'm not apologizing for it. Often we'll see the drop down through the window. Ooh, it was a very quick re-engage. Shrooms don't get a whole lot of space off of that fight win. Is he? That's too funny. All right. Social aggressively pushing S to stop the pause. Heal behind the tree, but Arizona grabs some space using Fortify, able to kind of stop this bot on the corner. And just kind of overruns K41, left him with nowhere to go. I think caught him without shout. If I saw that correctly. I don't know. I was busy laughing at Izzy's comment. Pedal with a Deadeye from up top as it's a cut through on the inside, trying to just cut off Arizona's retreat. Arizona gets enough progress where they can kind of hide back here around this corner using Kitsune Rush, though the map has been flipped a little bit. Which would love to go up and get a flank as close as they are to poles, but the call's been made to go in and find gorillas. There you go. One clip into the dome. No more carry on the battlefield here for Shroomies. She's going to move in and find otters as well. Whew. Looks like a nice little volley. Probably going to finish off. Never mind. Tip finishes off pedal. Ah. And that's going to be the checkpoint. Trey. Sorry, Trey. Oh, Bob ran into otters as they tried to push. Plaster pedal as well. What a bomb out of Temp. That was nasty. Oh, Temp is frozen sound barrier in from Social, though. Well, everybody got that. Everybody's still standing at the very least there from Tanuki. Back in control. Good old Tim Smith Sr. Good shot from Temp. Finds otters on the escape. Arizona looking for more. Lich just sneaking in as much progress as you can. The rest of the team's going to hold back at Mega. Try to take this fight where it's beneficial to Tanuki. Push up from Shroom Squad. Have Kitsune to try to take back this space. K41 looking to block off the retreat in the back line. It's a Kitsune throw right down the middle out of Tanuki, and they're able to isolate both supports right out of the grid. Really nice focus fire. Blink and you miss it. Backline gone. Here from Shroom Squad. They tried to surround Tanuki, and Tanuki just bust through the middle. Elvis gonna make a swap over to the Hanzo. Nope, okay. Maybe not. Maybe he was thinking about it. Hanzo did get the one shot back. It may have just been if there was a spawn camp potential incoming. Arizona's low. Kitsune Rush trying to follow up on this. Looking for a precious pick. Will find it. One of the very few times Arizona's gone down in this map, particularly in the last few minutes. K41's looking for more here. Temp slowly but surely gaining more ground, but was about to run into the bulk of Shroom squad. This fight looks to take place right here in the dead center. A little bit of space gained from Shroomies. Rotation there from Tanuki, having to force a couple players inside the house. You see Otters and quite a few people were thinking about taking that flank. Lich is keeping it at bay at the moment. Does have pulse, but it's very low. Arizona backing all the way up to this corner. Tanuki seem to be just on roller skates at the moment. Keep getting forced back. Can't quite get what they want. Finally, they've got something to work with. Tim goes down to the back. Sound barrier is just touch light. That'll land the shot. Sound barrier starting to fade here from K41 and the rest of Shroomies as they move in. Take this fight in earnest. You're right on top of the meta. Arizona's able to turn and get one. Throws down the Terror Surge. Does some damage. K41 is on the back pedal. Yeah, that's a word. On the back pedal. I hate when I'm on the back pedal. K41 landed somewhere in Eichenwalde. All right, Trace Maker. Whoop. Which has the pulse. Watch for... Okay. So I think it was hoping K41 and Shroomies would just get aggressive and could have a vulnerable look at the back line. Kitsune rush. Lich falls back for some heals. Arizona pushes forward. Put a little pressure down with that double fire rate. Keep an eye on Elva there in the top of your screen. Lich is on the hot. Realizes the Tracer is not playing up main. Here comes the Kitsune rush right towards Arizona. Oh, it gets stuck and hit the corner. Not ideal. Still, it forces a disengage. Tanuki doesn't clock that it was a flubbed Kitsune. So they just bail from it anyways. Maeve rooting on Tanuki in chat. Gotta love it. Elva play it down low. Has eyes on Lich. Think Elva was forced out. Nope, did not have to recall. Lich just feet the heck on out of there. I see 5 Tanuki players in front of me. There goes in the back. Beautiful stick. That's going to get 2. Temp ends up running into Solo Zen. And this should just be the checkpoint here from Shroomies. I mean, barring a miracle, Social's able to get 1, but Arizona, they just don't have enough staying power. There were some picks in there, so I don't think Shroomies is still at full strength, are they? Where's Petal? There's Petal. Surprise indeed. Elva with a good pickup. Look at the flexibility out of Elva is nuts. Forget how many heroes this player could play. What a gamer. Gonna find the final blow into Arizona. And Shroom Squad put together back-to-back fight wins here. They're going to keep on trucking. Still about 50 meters to go before they can cross the lead line, but they're making progress. They've got a little momentum here for sure. Ooh, Lich with the fire swap. Considering Petal now onto a ground flanker. Yeah, man, it's Tanuki time. Tanuki's on the back foot a little bit right now, hoping they can put a stop to this momentum out of Shroomies. Using a Kitsune rush to counter one from Shroom Squad. Tanuki, you're trying to reclaim this corner. Petal in a bit of trouble down low, just hiding on K41 in that defense matrix. That was a bob thrown in from Timp on the high ground. And here comes some pressure. Pulse doesn't land. Timp's able to find a kill on a K41. Anybody on the bot? The answer is no. And Tanuki claim it in a 3-0. Tanuki are now, claim the map and are now up 2-1 in the series. That's what I was intending to say. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, Jeff, don't get ahead of yourself. Come on. Let's get that point on the board. There's still plenty of Overwatch to go. Oh, I'm not going to make it back in time. I'm not going to make it back in time. You didn't see nothing. Salmon, thank you for the follow. factory stats. I mean, looking pretty dominant. I think it was 3 fight wins. I mean, on average, we'll call it 3 fight wins there out of Shrooms. I mean, maybe 4 or 5 for Tanuki. I mean, still pretty close. I mean, on first, okay. I don't know. You look at elims, and it looks like Tanuki, like, just manhandled them. But then you look at deaths, and you're like, hell? Yeah, no, they still kind of manhandled them. A little bit of an error there at the end. And, I mean, I will say, Shroom Squad were putting in, they put up back-to-back fight wins heading into that final fight. The, you know, a little bit of a neglect on the point. There was a Bob there that kind of punished K41. No ban heading into Flashpoint. This is Tanuki's map pick. New Junk City. Excuse me. New Junk City would be another good place to bring out the Junker Queen. Oh, it didn't. I mean, it kind of had mixed success, didn't it? We saw a couple swaps there out of Shroom Squad, just trying to find an answer. But Tanuki did seem one step ahead, I will say, throughout the entirety of push. Arizona never felt threatened enough to get off the Orisa. Good swap from Lich to head on over to the Farl once Petal tries to go Venture. Didn't really have much to counter the Venture. Particularly since they went on, I think they were originally on an Ana and then went to a Kiri as well. So that last one I'm not confident about. All right, let's get into map 4. All right. K41 going over to a Ramatra. Arizona back onto the Maga. We've seen a little bit of this with middling success, I feel like, for Tanuki. Can they keep Arizona alive through these dives? Cardiac Overdrive already used, walled off, stuck in a corner. And it's looking like the answer is no. The escape out? What an overrun. Can't believe Arizona got away with that. Petal's going to head to the point, and it's going to be a little venture party on the objective around whatever the heck this is. Let's check in on this duel. Whoop! Defensive nade up. Elba finds himself surrounded by red jerseys. Lich finally says, hey, wait a minute, you're not one of us. Spy! I banished it. First cap will go to Tanuki. You know what? You're not wrong, Maddie. You're not wrong. I just want to know if there's shanties to go with the cities. I want a new junk shanty. That's a blizzard inside. Looked like it had potential. Everybody from Shroom Squad's able to back out. Petal get in the thick of things. Says Coalescent still can't keep Lich alive. Arizona in trouble. Hit by a purple from Gorilla, but man, that was just a blender inside of there for both of our teams. Absolute bloodbath. Still the charge in from Arizona to clean up, and Tanuki able to hang on through it. Maybe a little beaten and bruised, but still standing. Taxi from Social. Time for one more? I think it's time for one more go. Let's see if Shroom Squad agree. Whoa, let's give me an early cage fight. Who'd you catch? That caught Petal in it. Petal just dropping their own ultimate, drop down to the low ground, drop everything you can. Unfortunately, you end up just dropping to the ground when it was all said and done, and it's going to be first point picked up. That's it. I'm dropping the mic. Oh, no, it happens all the time, Hippie. Dude, I hate the margin bug. It happened between maps. It was fine. Map 1, map 2, it was broke. Like, it literally happened between maps. It's so irritating. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. My detail-oriented brain, like, I have to, like, consciously keep myself from not thinking about it. All right, Blizzard, Nano, a couple of engagement tools here for Shroom Squad to choose from. Arizona just goes leaping in the back fearlessly, no matter what. Looks like 2 of the 3 are thrown in, and it ends up being Lich, who gets a pair of kills. It's a 2v2 trade. Petal eventually will give the edge over to Shroobies. I thought Lich was just going to win it out in the midst of all that, Tim. All right, that's a Blizzard. Petal shooting K41. Like, haha, I'll follow up on your Blizzard. All right. Blizzard to engage with. How do you push? I'm kind of curious. This is always an interesting little choke to push through. It's kind of awkward for both teams, right? And you can see the Shroom Squad are stacked up kind of point side. Large rotation. I think they're tracking the one player that went wide while 4 go coast. You've got Lich coming along the outside. Petal backing up from all of it. Coalescence trying to burn everybody down. Solo's in giving chase. Arizona finds Otters split off from the rest of the pack. Petal's going to drop the overclock from on high, but already down too. Needs a miracle to pull this one back. K41 finds 1, but that's looking to be it as the overclock fades away. The heads of Tanuki stay wisely behind cover. Oh, social. Woo! God, that looks scary. My heart jumped a beat for you. You trying to give Izzy a heart attack? What was that? All right. Down barrier from both sides. Look. Kai's had this Annihilation for a hot minute. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe Annihilation is just difficult to use in this instance. Sound Barrier and Blizzard thrown in. Need to get a kill off of this if you're Shroomies. Arizona is just sitting there vacuuming health off of K41. Throws down the cage fight. Out comes that Annihilation. Up come the hands, and kills just light up the feed from both sides. It is an absolute laser light show here on the point in overtime. 99 for Tanuki is the excavation is thrown in from Lich just to put as much damage on a K41 as possible. It's done. It succeeds. 2 points on the board for Tanuki. Whoop. One of those directs landed. God, the Jade weapon on the porch skin looks so good. So good. Whoop! That's going to be a coalescence out from Solos in an aggressive push here from Tanuki. Trying to cut off this rotation. It's going to work. Everyone swapped over to a Junker Queen. Here comes the slam. Yeah, that was a beautiful overrun out of Arizona. Equally impressive coalescence from Solos in. A work of art. And Tanuki continue to just paint in the blood of Shroom Squad. Now, 1 point away from Master Division. Can this squad of fresh blood keep the ice in the veins here when it's down to the wire? K41 on the front line. Elva with a barrage ready to go. Here comes the Blizzard in from Temp. Didn't quite get anything on the outside. Boop is in. Here comes the barrage over the top. Gets 1. The shot from Lich is there. This is going to be another fight win from Tanuki, but they're not quite done. Shroomies still have one more chance. Long flanker on the outside from Shroomies. There's the taxi back to get Gorilla in this fight with the Kitsune Rush that they need to extend this map out. Kitsune Rush thrown into the middle. Pedal with a pulse. Going in deep on it. Once the Lucio can't get it. Social! Woo! That was a close one there from Social. I don't think it stunned out. I didn't see the sound. Okay. I don't know if the sound barrier got stunned out. I did not see the shields. Either way, Lich is able to pick up one. Excavation in, and Pedal is gone. Tanuki will do it. They hold on. Tanuki are moving on. They will be in Master Division for Season 3 and in the Grand Finals on Saturday. Huge congratulations. What a Dark Horse run. I don't know that I have seen the likes of this in a long time. What a story here for Arizona in the squad. Incredible, incredible journey. Incredible journey. Huge congratulations. There you have it. Was the best player in Puerto Rico. Am I getting that right? I'm checking my DMs with Izzy right now. Wait a minute. Am I getting that right? Best player in Puerto Rico? Oh, I gotta get right. I gotta come correct here with Arizona. Yes, the #1 Puerto Rican player in the world. They with your play of the game here in a hallmark series from Tanuki, a legendary matchup that they can look back on here in map 34, according to what my scoreboard said. But a truly legendary match. What an honor it was to bring this to you. We've got Tanuki moving on into the Grand Finals to take on Avidity. That match will be Saturday. You bet your ass you can find it right here on this channel. I think it's 8 o'clock. I think it's same start time, 9 Eastern start time. Holy cow, Izzy! Izzy! Oh my goodness, thank you. Oh my, 10 gifties coming out from Izzy on top of the 10 that she already gifted, I believe, in their last matchup. Oh my goodness. Flash Mob dropping the Tanuki Nation. Yeah, no, mad respect. Mad respect for the Tanuki squad. What an accomplishment. What a huge accomplishment. Congratulations. It was truly an honor to get to broadcast this moment. This feels like a big one. This feels like a huge moment in the career of all of these players. Yeah, I was just talking to Izzy recently, and she was saying that DreamHack is where she really just felt like she started to come into her own and felt like she really belonged. That wasn't that long ago. That was just back in June. And here we are. You're moving up into Master Division. What a glow up. A meteoric rise, if I've ever seen one. Incredible. Yeah, Izzy GOAT Manager. Izzy GOAT Manager. Right there. I mean, we're not even in sync. Y'all are 2 minutes behind me, and we're still sharing a brain cell, chat. Like, what a huge match. Incredible. Incredible. Well, that's all I got. Oh, yeah, did I give you stats from map 4? We didn't get any stats from map 4, did we? Here. I owe y'all some stats. Better late than never. Here, have some stats. Cool. Okay, now that's undeniably dominant. Round 3, I'm like, was it like, Round 4? Yeah, that was a bloodbath. Oh my, what a statement. Chime the legend coming in, call it Tanuki Legends. That's just greatness recognizing greatness. Congratulations. Huge congratulations to Izzy and Arizona, Lich, Temp, and then Solozen and Social. Massive congrats, y'all. Well deserved. A hell of a season. A hell of an underdog story. My goodness. My goodness. I don't have anything else for you. I'm gonna leave you on that note. A huge congratulations. Let's go find somebody to raid. Huge congratulations. Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate all the new follows and all the support. Whether your first time here, been lurking or whatnot, I appreciate everybody being here. It's huge. Huge, means the world. Izzy GOAT Manager. All right, that's all I got. I'm gonna send y'all over to somebody. Let's find somebody to raid.